Hello guys, this is an open box review about the 12.9-inch Smart Keyboard Folio, and this is not actually an open box because I already used it for 2 days. And now I want to talk about you why I think this is the most terrible Apple keyboard they ever made. The 2021, this is the newest version. It is 12.9 inch for 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th generation, so it is newly made. And I have already used the Magic Keyboard and Smart Keyboard Folio and also the Folio case before. So first, let's open it. The open box experience is just like before, and it's actually well designed. Sorry, I think I made it wrong. I think I put it the wrong way. It should be like this way. So like when you open it, you grab it and open this part. And there is not too much to talk about this keyboard, but I just want to make a comparison to the 2018 version. Now as you can see, I have 3 iPad Pro. One is 11-inch M2 iPad Pro, and one is the 2018 iPad Pro. This have 1TB storage, and this one is 12.9-inch and 1TB storage M1 iPad Pro. And so the Smart Keyboard Folio. This I almost get accustomed to this keyboard because I feel like the typing experience is actually not bad. As I feel it's like when I get used to it, it almost feels like I am using a traditional laptop keyboard, and you can hear the sound. It's actually quite nice, and although it's not as tactical as the butterfly keyboard or traditional like scissor switch keyboard, it's still very easy to use and the sound is quite good. But in this 12.9-inch smart keyboard, the keys just get a bit more stiffer and harder to press. I don't know if it is because this one is brand new, and once you use it for a few months or years, it will start to feel like the older one. But another problem is that I never thought about. I think in the newest version, the Apple should increase the magnet on this back panel and decrease the magnet on these 2 straps. But Apple just did the opposite thing. So why is this important? This is the before version, the 2018 version. And you can see if you put it and push it forward, the iPad will stay on it. It will not you will not make it out of the keyboard unless you push it a bit harder. But in in the newest version, in 2022 version, I guess, let me put it on, and I'm using the iPadOS 17 beta version, and put on, and if you put it, you see, it's much more easier to detach it from this back panel, and this is what I really don't like, because this keyboard, you can use it still as an iPad. You can use it this way and it will still be an iPad. This is why I buy it. Unlike the Magic Keyboard, which makes it look more like a laptop, and you can almost use it as a tablet when the keyboard is attached, and this one you can still like using it like it is an iPad, right? But the weaker back panel just makes it like I just want to quickly grab it to somewhere, and I almost like, because I'm so accustomed to the Magic Keyboard, and I almost always like grab it this way, and sometimes it's just detached from the back. So this really annoys me. I feel like in the 2018 version, it's actually better. I mean, you still like, this still happens, but this one just feels a bit better. And this a bit better is making a difference, I think. And also, the button, this magnet, this one is easier to take it off. And the newest version, it's actually, oh, okay, it's almost the same. But I don't know why, I just feel like there is a very small difference, but just make this newest Smart Folio like feels worse than the original version. So that's something you should keep in mind. And the 12.9-inch Magic Keyboard, unlike the Smart Keyboard Folio, this one is the magnet. You can hear the sound. Just you attach to it, and it is quite sturdy, and you can easily just get it out of this keyboard. But still, this is not something you think it will fallen off the keyboard. So that's the basic comparison. And why do I buy it? Just as I said, I just feel like it's more easier to use my iPad as an iPad. Because when I start using the Magic Keyboard, I feel like I don't use it that much like before. I open it and I want to like write something. I always feel like holding this keyboard is a bit too much. It's over like 1.3 kilograms. It's actually like near 1.4 kilograms, so it's the weight of a laptop. But when attached to it, this is 418 grams, I guess, because I just weighed it. And this one is 410 grams, so this keyboard is 8 grams heavier than this. It is actually almost identical, but because the iPad itself, the 2021 12.9-inch is more heavy, so this package is all actually noticeable like heavier than the 2018 version. And also thicker. So when I'm using it, the experience is still quite nice. And as you can see, I am just planning to like list it on my eBay. So I just feel like when I'm using it this way, just this keyboard is smaller and it has some kind of water resistance on the keyboard itself. It's unlike the Magic Keyboard. And also like when you close it, I feel like I'm almost like using a book instead of a laptop. And when you open it, most of the time I use it like this way. But in Magic Keyboard, I use it this way. So this is more like a book, and I like how it feels. This is more like a laptop. I don't know if I just expressed it clearly. When I'm using it, I put it on my table like this. So I always feel like I'm looking at the back of my tablet, and This one I feel like I am using a book, but using an iPad but has a keyboard. So these two have a different kind of feeling. But I just realized the Magic Keyboard is actually easier to use, especially when you have a lot of typing things. And also the typing experience is worse than the 2018 one. I hope like in the long term it will get better, but you hear, I just don't know, maybe I'm just like not get used to the newer keyboard yet, but I am get used to this 2018 one. I guess that's a reason, cause right now when I press it, I feel like they are very similar. I will type so you can see and hear. I just feel like Apple just pays less on their detail. So the newest version always makes me feel like less elegant than the older version. Regarding the MacBook, the iPad, it all feels like heavier and more bulkier. So I guess this is not the Apple's fault. So now I am start typing on this keyboard. Actually, the typing experience is not that bad, especially when you use less pressure on this keyboard, and also if you use so just regular typing, it's very fast and responsive, so that's a good thing. But I just feel like when using this keyboard to type, it's easier that I make some like mistype and I push delete to delete the wrong thing. And the 2018 version, like I said, this might be my like personal like, oh wait, I made a mistake. So this is the 2018 version. I just feel like this one just feels not that bad, so I'm just curious if I'm making a mistake. But this one, no, this is the newest version. And let's close it and let me start anew. This one is the new keyboard. I feel like this one is more like I'm pressing a bubble. I don't know how to express it. That one feels more like a keyboard. This one more feels like a bubble. And also a bit stiff. So when typing English, I feel like there is not a big like difference, but I'm also typing Chinese, and when I'm typing Chinese, this keyboard just makes me feel like I need to use more power, more force to press on it to make it work. And that one just feels a bit easier. So right now I am using this new Smart Keyboard Folio case. Okay, that's basically it. So for me, I would not recommend this keyboard, I guess. Also, I'm actually not a very big fan of the mini LED, which makes the iPad become heavier, but that's it. Thanks for watching.